Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. We are due for a random run here. It's been a great streak. Don't take it away from me. This is fast. I think it's Eve, though. Yeah, it's going to be Eve. We haven't played as Eve in a long time. I like it. I hate Curse of the Unknown to start with, but DSS7E0MT. The good thing about Eve is that just by doing that, we can put ourselves in the Whore of Babylon state. And also, even with Curse of the Unknown, you're like, well, that maybe could have killed me. So let's be smarter about this. Please give me a bomb so I can access that Tinted Rock and maybe get some Spirit Hearts and start our Whore of Babylon life off properly. That's lovely. I appreciate that a great deal. Hey, Comic Cold doesn't hurt either. But yeah, what I was going to say is Curse of the Unknown, it doesn't affect Eve as much as, you know, the average character, because you do have that built-in measure. I wonder if that's a secret room. We'll never find out, apparently. You do have that built-in measurement for whether or not you're about to die, because you will enter the Whore of Babylon state just prior to it. But really, you know, it's all about getting into that Whore of Babylon state as even keeping it there, and that really gives you the best, well, the most amount of control, I should say, over whether or not your run is going to be successful. You know, being able to get a huge damage upgrade right off the bat, and then making sure you don't lose it by taking items that make you appear to be an idiot. I'm guilty of that on a lot of occasions, but we're going to try to do our best to just make this work for us. So you know what? An early Gurglings fight will be a decent test. We're going to have some knockback here that's going to be a little annoying to deal with. That's all right. That probably only took half a Spirit Heart, if I'm correct. And then Dead Bird, you know, you get a chance to do some work here. I wouldn't mind getting HP. I would take it. But, you know, damage is probably a little bit more valuable. I was also thinking maybe we want to actually... I know we have a lot of bombs right now. I was thinking maybe we want to blow up some pots and try to get over 5 cents, just so we can take HP on the next floor but still have a chance at an Eternal Heart. But it's a bit of a wild card. I'm not going to deny that. I'll take one crack at... Ooh, a little risky there. I'll take one crack at trying to find the secret room, like here. And it did work. Kind of an educated guess. And we'll take 2 cracks at it here, trying to find, I don't know, just any kind of pill. Luck up is good. Tears down is terrible. But that's okay. We're not going to get our arcade. We could have blown our way into the shop. That doesn't sound proper. And then blown up the donation machine, but this is okay. I'm alright with it, as long as we have, you know, half a Spirit Heart or so that we can use to survive on the next floor. You know, if we find an early Tinted Rock, life is good. I really thought there would be one there. Tears downgrade sucks, but, you know, being realistic, we also just picked up Synth Oil. Oh, I really thought we could speed out of there. Being realistic, we also did just pick up Synth Oil, and Synth Oil is going to be a really nice damage upgrade for us, so DPS-wise, we should be fine. And there's another Tinted Rock there. I think because it's the basement, we can be fine with a Small Rock or fine with the Spirit Heart. I'm happy it's a Spirit Heart. You know, survivability is then sorted out for us here. Good. The only thing that would have been terrible is if we got a golden chest there, but I didn't want to even entertain the possibility of that. And there's another Tinted Rock here, so I probably should have saved some bombs. But with that luck upgrade we got from our secret room, we would expect to be getting more consumables, and indeed that's how it worked out here quickly. And that's another Spirit Heart for us, which is lovely. And then there's another Tinted Rock right here, and luckily we did get a double bomb payout on our last situation over there. And there's yet another Spirit Heart for us, so I would really not expect us to not get a deal with the devil. I think that our deal with the devil is pretty much a 100% set in stone here, so we gotta be very smart on this room. Very methodical on this room. I took a half Spirit Heart damage, but, you know, that's not that bad. Just want to make sure that we're not putting ourselves too much in harm's way. We also don't want to pick that up. Let's see who we're fighting here. Dingle fight, another boss fight pretty much defined by Dingle's mobility. I don't know what he was thinking with that first charge there. He must have bounced off the poop like right as it came back to life or something like that, and I didn't notice. I think that's really the only reasonable explanation. So we will get a deal with the devil here, and really, the dream deal with the devil is like Abaddon. Guaranteed Whore of Babylon state that is more difficult than average for me to ruin. There we go. And, you know, a damage upgrade that comes along with it as well. But we'll, you know, we're versatile right now. We're pretty survivable. We'll see what we get here. I don't really want to take Placenta yet. That's a little disappointing. As disappointing as a free Guppy item can be, anyway. I think we say no to placenta, but it's a tough call. Why say no to placenta? Because just by picking it up, it's gonna, well, first off, by picking it up, it's going to ruin Whore of Babylon, and then routinely throughout the rest of our run, it's probably going to ruin Whore of Babylon because of the red hearts that it actually gives us. So, I think it's just not, it's not a viable choice for us, unfortunately. It also looks like we might be unable to access our item room here. We're really banking on a key payout. Is there a tinted rock here? Like, we're gonna have a lot of golden chests. There is a tinted rock, so a bomb... Oh, never mind. We got the bomb. That's good. So we got another spirit heart, so I will definitely go to our curse room now. Because we're still relatively survivable. Bombs are key? It doesn't matter, I guess. I can see forever. Well, a secret room access is one thing. Key? More bombs. Alright, well, let's go to our curse room. And we got Guppy's head. I mean, it's lovely. It's fantastic. Key? Hey! It did work out for us. Well, we're 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy. I will take Super Bandage. I know it's going to give us the HP right off the bat. It's still not worth taking Placenta, but it's good. We're going to be in a bad place for a little while. Hopefully we'll get more deals with the devil in the future, though. I think it's worth it to take Super Bandage, but it's admittedly kind of a tough call. I'm not sure if Trickle Charge will actually give us, for lack of a better word, Trickle Charge. I think we might as well take this, too. We still don't want it. Like, I don't know if it's actually going to make it so Guppy's head recharges on rooms where... Yeah, we'll check this out. We could become Guppy right away. Don't do that. Just walk into it, you idiot. Nothing. Okay. I don't know if it's going to cause... Like, if we find rooms with enemies, will it cause us to recharge? No, it will not. So this is going to be kind of a long room. Why give up Whore of Babylon for Super Bandage? We have Synth Oil, I guess, is where a lot of my reasoning there lies. Our low rate of fire is a real, genuine problem. It's a huge piss-off. It's going to be very hard for us to, you know, kill enemies reliably and effectively with this super low rate of fire. Hopefully it doesn't end up being a recurring problem on the game. A low rate of fire, like low rate of fire, low damage is just the be-all, end-all. It's the destroyer of fun. There's something about firing really quickly or really, really slowly but with high damage that takes it to the next level. You know, it makes your run a lot more fun. But we have no guarantee that we're going to get that right now. You know what? This wasn't that bad. Not the fastest envy fight we've ever had, but certainly far from the slowest as well. Really, our principal problem here is keys, but if we can just get in the Whore of Babylon state and stay there via perhaps like a Guppy's Paw, I could, you know, be less bothered by the fact that we don't have any keys. And instead, we would just steamroll most of the enemies, at least in the relatively early game, and hopefully get some deals with the devil to help us scale into the late game. More keys. Like to see it. That's the game's way of saying that maybe we're not going to get back into the Whore of Babylon state quickly. So as Eve, as with Samson, I think that... we'll talk about that. I would like to open Golden Chest because the pool is really good, but as with Eve, as with Samson, I think it's in our best interest to really care about arcade meta, honestly. Put a lot of stock into getting and keeping ahead of 5 cents. That was not very smart of me. So that you can spawn these arcades and get back to the Whore of Babylon state. I would give up Guppy's head for... Hey. I would give up Guppy's head for an IV bag for sure. Trickle Charge doesn't seem to really be working for us right now, so we'll roll Liberty Cap. But if we get a better spacebar item, not that this is a bad one, but if we get a better one, we'll do so. Book of Secrets is not good enough. Probably no rerolls coming our way though. So if we're not going to open the shop because I don't want to buy anything yet, let's try to open this. And that gave us store credit, which actually makes me really want to go to the shop now because I can buy something without actually spending money, thus giving us still a decent chance of getting to the arcade on the next floor. Alright. But it's weird, you know, we're going to be in this weird kind of balance, this weird limbo, where we want HP for survivability, but we don't want it because it hurts us a lot in terms of, like, lowering our damage, but anyway. Probably our best bet here, if we can get a trinket, if we could choose our own trinket, let me say that much, then we would go for Master of Unlocking for sure. But without that ability, store credit's fine, I think. Perfect. What? That guy spawns creep? A bomb fly that spawns creep? I don't know, man. Something about this doesn't seem right. Now, let's use store credit on an item. Even if the item's not that good, don't use it on a fucking spirit heart or something. You idiot. I've done that many times in the past. I'm speaking from experience. And then we can take Liberty Cap with us, or Trickle Charge, depending on what we get. Blue candle, red candle. Fanny Pack is probably one of our best bets here. And you know what? We'll buy the key, just so we still have enough money to spawn an arcade on the next floor, but... you know. We still bought a key, which I'm going to use right away, and whether you consider that worthwhile or not, it mathematically was pretty good. I guess we'll stick with Trickle Charge, just on the off chance it ends up working out nicely for us. And you know what? That's actually pretty darn good as well. I think I'm going to stick with Burnt Penny. I like it well enough. Maybe an Eternal Heart? Okay, let's not take it, because we could actually use that to get into the Whore of Babylon state if there's like a fire or something around. I don't want to take damage here, because I don't think we've taken red heart damage on this floor. Ah, you dicks. Well, you know what? It might be for the best, then, to bomb ourselves into the Whore of Babylon state. In a weird way, I think it'll actually lead to us taking less damage in the future. But, let's just kill this guy first. Like, getting an orbital is going to be nice as well. I'm just going to hurt myself a little bit more here. I'm doing so to put myself in the Whore of Babylon state. Let's try not to get hit by a bomb, though, towards the end. If we'd already ruined our Whore of Babylon state, I think it makes sense to give this a shot, at least. And then we will pick up this. It's a weird situation, but I think it's the right play. And we'll head down to the next floor. Really, 9 lives wins us the game right now. And we did get an arcade, so maybe I was a little bit over the top in hurting ourselves so much so early, but that's alright. 15 cents. Enough to buy something from the shop on this floor and feel totally okay about it. In contrast to the last floor, even though we're still firing slowly, I would not expect to take nearly as much damage. If we do, we're in trouble because we don't have as much tolerance for taking a hit, you know? One hit puts us in a pretty dangerous position. But for now, you know, I kind of like to live on the edge. This is why those Eve runs are fun, especially in the early game, you know? Or those Lazarus runs. I haven't played Lazarus in a long time. Maybe we won't random our next cycle. I'll probably forget this, by the way, but maybe we won't random our next cycle and we'll just play Lazarus for once instead. I don't think anyone's going to be like, oh, well, you're making it too easy on yourself. Lazarus is still not beloved, I think. Let's try for like a magic mush. Perfect opportunity to get one, because we have that blood bank right away. Like, this is the floor where we should stack up as much HP as possible. You know, the more HP we get, the more chance we have of actually getting, like, the IV bag. So, other things that would be great, Dark Bomb, obviously, but really it's about survivability on this floor. If we can get, you know, decent defensive items, an infamy pickup like from a golden chest, and of course anything that ups our damage is always in demand, but survivability is the name of the game for now. I'm really happy we took that super bandage pickup, even though it did probably cost us some spirit heart action on the last floor, because I took some damage in the process. I think we can justify Judas's Tongue for now, yeah? I mean, I like this trinket, but Judas's Tongue is one of those trinkets that I find doesn't benefit me that much, except in theory. In theory, I'm like, oh, Judas's Tongue, this saves us a lot of HP. In practice, I find myself being more like, oh, I picked up Judas's Tongue 3 floors from the end of the Deal with the Devil train and was unable to get any, like, any benefit out of it. It's okay, though. We still have 2 Guppy items, and we can't forget that. You know, as much as people hate, well, not hate, as much as people are sick of seeing Guppy all the time, it's a part of the meta for a reason. We got a really good chance of solving that problem for ourselves here. And if we get that, especially if we get it with Guppy's Paw or 9 lives, we're in a really great spot. Tarot card, huh? The Fool. Not particularly good. We'll just call it like we see it. Could help us get out of an Eternal, or not an Eternal, but a Cursed Room. Bible Tract is a better chance of Spirit Hearts, I think. As is Mom's Pearl. Rosary Bead is a better chance of Angel Rooms. I don't think I'm mistaken there, but I could be. White Feather is like our 8th not fantastic item room item in a row. 9 volt is something we have to take here, because it allows our existing not super fantastic spacebar item by itself, although I do like Guppy's Head, it allows it to recharge on rooms in which there are enemies. So that's going to be of extreme value for us moving forward. That's a big pickup. We still want Judas's Tongue for now. I think we've done a good job not getting hit on this floor as well. That's, you know, it can't be overstated how important that can be. That's gonna hurt. Yep. That's the thing with flies, you know, they're good, but they're kind of, I don't want to say unreliable, but I think you know what I mean. They're good, but also you can't control them. Uncontrollable might be a better way to put it. Alright. We got bombs. We got not very much HP, but a really good chance of a deal with the devil. I would expect that this Gertie fight does not go super badly. Poison damage, I appreciate it. I would love a good upgrade from Gertie, like a good DPS upgrade, Torn Photo, something like that. Coat hanger, squeezy, toothpicks. And then just a great deal with the devil. I mean, this is the most... I'd love 2 good things. Yeah, sure, of course I would, but... We're gonna have angel rooms, strangely enough. We did get squeezy, though, and that's some survivability while being able to stay in the Whore of Babylon state. I really don't want to do angel rooms exclusively, so I hope you'll forgive me, but I'm not going to blow up the angel statue. Holy Mantle, I can't deny it. Holy Mantle would be amazing, but I don't want it. Like, I want to... we'll take this for now. I want to keep Judas's Tongue when we leave this floor, and I want to be survivable, you know? And I want to do a lot of damage. So, it's a little bit of a piss-off, I understand, but I feel like this is what I gotta do on this run. I'm still really hoping for an IV bag payout, even though I did just get 9 volts. I was gonna say 9 lives, I wish, but... well, that's gonna blow that up, I suppose. At least we did get back to the Whore of Babylon state. Could have been worse. We could have had a little bit more HP and not been able to take advantage of it. So, no IV bag for us, so we're gonna have to be very careful about red hearts. Secret room? The least you could do is at least find me the secret room in that situation. My hope is that with Burnt Penny for the rest of this floor, we can get enough bombs to not have to worry about it anytime soon. This is a weird one because Bloody Penny would be good if we had IV bag. It would be great if we had IV bag, you know? Not for the money, except indirectly, so we can get more red hearts, so we can get that full damage, or get it back to Whore of Babylon state whenever we need to, and also get survivability out of it. But it's just not in the cards for us on this one, I think. What do you think? Secret room? Maybe? No, I agree. I think it's probably back here, now that I look at it. Maybe here. Well, we spent like 4 bombs, and we got like 4 bombs. I don't really want an Eternal Heart. I'm really happy with the way our Spirit Hearts are laid out right now, actually, but... okay. Another floor that didn't quite sell me here, but, you know, 9 volt. We got 9 volt. We'll take Judas's Tongue with us for the future, and we'll get the heck out of here, I suppose. Yeah, and I wouldn't expect the second secret room to be there. Well, I'm really, really hoping for a deal with the devil on this floor. Curse of the Unknown. A little dangerous, admittedly. Excuse me? I tried to push the bomb, and the bomb won. Can't open that, but at least we did kill one of the hearts in the process there as well. Thank you, Dead Bird, man. Unsung hero there. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. Okay, I don't regret it at all. That's better than, like, all of our item rooms on this run. Might, except Super Bandage, you know, I'll respect Super Bandage, but... I don't know. The Infamy pickup, that's something that I really wanted, you know. Anything that basically nullifies us getting hit occasionally even is really useful. This pill? Tears down. Almost worth keeping in case we get a PhD and then it becomes a Tears upgrade, but we can't really bank on it. Yeah, I figured that would be the secret room. That looks like a template. 2 of Spades. This is definitely our best option here. What do you think? Magic Mush? Good pills? Anything? Like, basically nothing. Explosive diarrhea at the end. Well, if I'd known that, I could have saved some bombs there, but... at least I can use 2 of spades. Guarantee us item room and shop on this floor. It would be nice to be able to use them a little bit more prodigiously, but... if we don't get that option, we don't get that option, you know? A little bit of money. And the greed fight. I don't mind, you know? This is okay. Takes away the temptation for me to spend too much money and not be able to spawn an arcade on the next floor, and I'm still holding on to that hope of the IV bag thing. Keys? Like, lots of keys would be... Hey, that's exactly what I asked for, basically. Okay. This is starting to feel a little bit more solid. Like, our damage is good. And the squeezy pickup nullifies that really, really problematic Tears downgrade we picked up on the second floor, the first floor. I can't remember at this point. Can't believe I got out of that one. Yeah, don't kill him yet, because I'd like to get another charge on Guppy's head. I don't, you know, this is the point where my rudimentary math skills or arithmetic skills when it comes to understanding deals with the devil falls apart. If we get a deal with the angel, do we suffer the same penalty that we would have if it had been a deal with the devil, even though we didn't take an item? I'm assuming yes, which would mean on this floor, if we don't take red heart damage and we don't blow up a judgment and we don't have pentagram, etc., etc., that our chance with a deal with the devil is going to be like 25%. It might actually be higher than 25%. It might be 135 times 0.25, which is like, shit, man, I don't know. You're at like 30-something. But, well, again, you know, it's kind of just, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. Yeah, I saw a brimstone shot coming my way there. It is very scary for me that my brain was just like, hey, use cube of meat to do some damage there. That's usually an indication that, my actual damage is not quite where I want it to be, but it's a problem because I'm going to end up taking a lot of damage myself employing that strategy, which is extremely risky. It worked well there, but that doesn't mean it's always going to work well. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up that HP. Ah, shit. And then Breath of Life. Oh, it's going to be one of those, is it? All right. So now we are under no false pretense. The game is going to be trying to buttfuck us. So, it's in our best interest now to figure out how to buttfuck the game, basically. Very stupid HP pickup. Again, just programmed into my brain. It's HP. How could it be bad? There's a variety of ways, actually. I'm glad you asked, but... it seems like our damage is not so terrible. It's just worse than it otherwise would be. Guppy, man. Solve the Guppy. Ah! Solve the Guppy problem for me. At least we didn't get hurt on the way in there because we still had invincibility. Not expecting much here. A key drop would be nice. Hey, okay. Well, now I feel better about just immediately coming down here. 2 of spades, open this. Able, it's something. It's not Cricket's Head, which I was hoping for. It's not Fate, which would have been nice as well. But it is something. And then we have a blood bank, much to my surprise. And shielded tears. This is like our first good item room, at least in a while. This should allow me to get back to the Whore of Babylon state. Perfect. And combined with shielded tears, that's actually pretty exciting. Still not... Oh, I keep thinking that's my little haunt. Still not even close to being in a great position, but this is a big help. We have a shop that we... Oh no, we've already been to the shop and we fought greed. Well, we might have something down here. I don't know, like a boss trap room. We're only 1 red chest away from becoming Guppy if you want to be as, you know, as optimistic as possible. And don't kid yourself, you know, this run is tooth and nail. If I can find something that'll give me an advantage, Mom's Knife, Brimstone, Guppy, I'm gonna take it, man. Maybe not Epic Fetus, but pretty much everything I think is fair game. Everything else. Mostly just because I don't like playing with Epic Fetus. I find it kind of annoying. We'll open this. We'll give it a shot anyway. I think that was well worth it. Why not pick up those red hearts, go play that blood bank, try to get IV bag? Because I'm lazy about it. There's always the chance that we get off on the wrong interval and like we get stuck at a half heart or more than 1 full red heart anyway. That would be unfortunate. I don't know though. I mean, it could be the right play. I'm hoping that maybe we have no Curse of the Unknown and an arcade on the next floor. It's not really a long shot, to be honest. Got a charge there, and we'll get another one right away. I hope we're not missing out big time on these Spirit Hearts. Like, sincerely, I really hope we're not missing out on these Spirit Hearts. That would be bad for business. This has not been quite as easy as I would have expected. Not a secret room. Oh, we've already been to our secret room. Yeah, just leave that bomb there, and maybe then I won't be punished for it. I don't really want the IV bag either. What's our other one? It's the Fool card. I think we take Tears down just on the rough chance that PhD shows up. It probably won't, but, you know, it's worth a chance. Please tell me we have some Spirit Hearts left. Lots. Quite a lot, actually. Curse of the Blind scares the crap out of me. Especially with this being like a deal with the devil opportunity, I'm hoping at least. Like, we haven't missed out on anything by not taking deals with the angel. What have we had? 3 Spirit Hearts. We missed out on 2 key pedestals that we wouldn't be able to reroll anyway. Big fucking deal. But what did I tell you? Judas' Shadow, man, or not Judas' Shadow, Judas' Tongue, man. Always shows up in these situations where, for one reason or another, I can't get the value that would be expected out of it. Disappointing. There were 3 of you? Since when? I only saw 2 of you when we started here. Alright, well, we are going to keep... what the heck was that? I was going to say we're going to keep throwing down these bombs in the hopes of finding, I guess, black hearts. Good tarot cards. Runes. Very lucky to not take damage there. Yep. It worked! It was a little scary, but it worked. Alright. We cannot hope to win this run. We might win, but we can't hope to win on our existing amount of killing power. You know, 3 flies or more every single room. It's something. You know, if you're fighting little dinky rooms, it's not that bad. It can help you out on blast assists or something like that. But we're seeing here, even against an enemy that's relatively non-tanky like Chubb, at least non-tanky for this point of the game, it's taken a while here. You know, it's a war of attrition. This isn't how we're going to win a game easily here. We really need to pick up some more damage. We need to pick up a few things, but more damage is definitely high on the list. This would be a great item room if it helped. Well, the Parasite. It's interesting, at least. And the fact that we have Shielded Tears along with it probably helps us block a little bit more than you would otherwise expect in terms of enemy shots, but it's not a be-all, end-all. Bogo Bombs. Champion Belts. I'm happy with both of these pickups, actually. And before we go for the boss fight, I really am gonna pick up, like, absolutely everything here. Gamble pretty deep. Bogo Bombs, you know, whatever. Champion Belt is nicer, but neither of them a huge difference maker, probably. Flat Penny. You know, we have a lot of HP. I think Flat Penny is probably a lot better for us, actually. We could use the keys, especially with Guppy's tail. We haven't been able to open... you know what? We've actually done pretty well with Golden Chests, but, you know, the more we can open, the better. Now it looks like we're not going to get PhD or Virgo, but we could get them on the chest, but I don't think that's worth holding that Tears Down pill for that long. So ideally, you would... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Pop open this! No, okay. That's alright. I'll put a bomb there. Should have placed it a little differently, but that's okay. Could have had a chance at the second secret room. Alright, we're not done with this floor yet. This is one, much like the last run, I'm going to have to be very vigilant, I think, in order to get the maximum kind of payout out of this. The maximum chance of victory, if you will. Yeah, there's Spirit Heart chances there, but actually Spirit Hearts are not really a concern for me anymore, which is a really nice position to be in. And a few luck upgrades is meaning that, at least I think this is what's causing it, Flat Penny is working out fantastically for us. We're not at a low, or a deficit of keys at all. We will try this now, because why not? I do want to avoid the half red heart. That is really the most dangerous enemy in the entire game, is my own lackadaisical and non-detail-oriented attitude, which will probably lead to me, potentially at least, picking up some red hearts when I really do not want to pick up some red hearts. Alright, what comes next? The Husk. Not a problem at all. Could still be an arcade here. I would still give up Guppy's head. That's perfect. I would still give up Guppy's head for the IV bag. More luck upgrades, the better. Why would I do that? Well, I mean, the damage from this is nice, but I think it's a risk-reward thing, you know? We have a huge problem on our hands if we lose our Whore of Babylon state at this point. Ghost Baby? It's Ghost Baby or Dry Baby. You know, I'd rather have Dry Baby, but it's okay. So, you know, the extra damage from Guppy's head is good, but losing the damage from Whore of Babylon is probably, you know, equal to a loss, basically, on our run. Or equivalent to a loss. Because it'll lead to a loss, potentially, at least. So I think we gotta be a little bit smarter. You know, prioritize that, but we don't have the option to prioritize that right now, so let's just not take any red hearts that show up. It's a Krampus fight, so there's not going to be anything of supreme value for us right now. Lump of coal would be nice, but Krampus's head, not a huge coup for us. We'd probably stick with the IV bag. Or not IV bag, but we'd probably stick with Guppy's head because we have the Nun's Habit with it that makes it like twice as good. Lump of coal, alright. I'm happy we got it because it's the better option for us. A couple of extra keys in there. Really hoping for like a Cricket's head pickup at some point, but, you know. Alright, 28 minutes here. Bit of on the longer side for getting out of here for sure, and no arcades, so this is what we got. Let's not take unknown pills now, because, you know, a full health pill is actually really terrible for us. So we're really going to be banking on a good deal with the devil on our next floor. I don't know if it's, did I say a full health pill? I mean, I meant to say a good deal with the devil. I hope I said a good deal with the devil, but I'm running through my, you know, brain lexicon here. I might have said the wrong thing. Let's jam ourselves back here. I think we've done pretty well with not a lot of resources on this run. Like, I think we can be proud of this run, I guess is what I'm trying to say, gosh darn it, and I am proud of this run. But we got a little ways to go to make it work yet. Long ways to go to make it work yet. Nowadays, I really value having one orbital just for the mom fight, almost. Like, there's value in it in a lot of circumstances, you know, it blocks shots, etc., but really, it speeds up the mom fight so much, depending on which version of mom you're fighting, at least, that I think that's its key value, is a real shortcut on the mom fight. Polaroid, yes, and then the Spirit Heart down to the next floor with nearly full HP. And this is like the all-important deal with the devil, Utero 1. Or Curse Room, you know, I'd take either. I'd take both, in particular. Or my, you know, Boss Trap Room, I would take that as well. Nah, we don't want those. Dark Bum, again, would still be a great pickup for us, because we don't want to pick up red hearts, but I can't believe that our deal with the devil is not working out for us here. All because we got no deal with the devil precedent from our first room. Fuck it, I'll take it. All because we got no deal with the devil precedent from our first devil room because it had Guppy's tail inside of a red chest. And I would have rather paid for it, you know? Free Guppy's tail? Fuck that, let me pay for it so I can at least get a receipt, you know? Write it off. But this is Isaac, man. It's all about that, you know, minute variance that changes runs. That was not very smart, and that would be even dumber to pick that up. I effectively missed with like 6 bombs right there, but that's okay. Scary, but we made it work, okay? And no reward for finishing that, but that's alright. That's just life, isn't it? This Curse Room is going to cost us 2 Spirit Hearts. So I'm hoping it's worth it. Oh, you gotta be dead. Come on. Let Ghost Baby finish you off there. Ooh, just a bunch of spiders. What the? Oh my god, okay. What happened there? You might be a little confused. Where did that red heart come from? Fucking fanny pack. Oh, okay, don't tilt too hard yet. Fucking fanny pack, paid out with the red heart when I left the room. Or when I went into the curse room, thereby meaning that I had no choice but to pick it up when I walked back through the doors. That is the ultimate piss off. Couldn't have been a key, couldn't have been a bomb, couldn't have been nothing, had to be a red heart. Something that, like, effectively destroys my ability to deal damage. I'm really happy we took Bob's brain now, because it gives us a chance to get out of that. Thank you, Infamy. And truth be told, we are not sunk yet, but this makes it harder we really need a deal with the devil. I need to be able to give up a lot of HP, or, well, you know, Guppy's Paw is not, it doesn't cost a lot of HP, but to run it costs HP, which is what we need, basically. Now, you might be saying, why not just take... Oh, jeez. Why not just, like, take all the red hearts that you find now? You might be right. That might be the right course of action to deal with. I'm actually just not sure. I figure why make my life harder in case we get an IV bag chance on the next floor in the form of an arcade. Do we re-roll the whole run? I don't know. Maybe we re-roll the whole run. This run's not... It's not really blowing the doors off right now. I always re-roll one runs. Why don't we re-roll a losing run? Oh, we got this bullshit again. I don't even know what to say about this one. It's fast at least, but it's like Ludo Tech. And with definitely Stompy or something going on there. It looks like we have a lot of damage though. I think this is a win now. And again, if you're gonna be one of those people who's like, oh, you know, you just way to cheat, Northern Lion. Keep in mind how many times I've thrown a one run by taking one of those rooms and then, you know, shove it up your bunghole, basically. We do still have 2 Guppy items as well. So if we get a deal with the devil on this floor, which at this point I can't even fathom what the mathematics for that, the economics for that look like. We should still have Whore of Babylon as well, because it's tied to the character, I think. If we can swing that, I'd like to, as you might expect. We got a lump of coal with this? Is that what's causing that to go in and out, or is that... I don't know. At this point, I just have no idea. I'm assuming we're gonna be fine here. That's decent damage, man. Very decent damage. And a deal with the devil for Guppy's Paw. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Why not take damage there, I guess. Sure. Let's give ourselves permanent Polaroid invincibility at the very least. And then the black hearts, and then we'll take this with us. And are we in the Whore of Babylon state now? I have no idea, but this seems really good now. I think we're gonna come out of this just fine, all things considered. And we can see everything. Why can we see everything? Maybe we have the mind? We do have some kind of otherworldly glow here. I don't know. It's a strange one. In a way, okay, we're definitely Guppy. Whether or not we have Whore of Babylon, our damage is good enough that it's all intellectual, you know? This is incredible. It's a great run. I do feel like I didn't earn it in the most true sense, but at the same time, I feel like just by doing as decently as I did on that Eden run to start with, that I kind of earned it. And you know, we nutted up basically at the end there. Oh, come on, don't make me do it again. We nutted up on that dice room. We could have easily re-rolled our run into something that was just even worse. I don't really want to play either of you, honestly. But it worked out fine. So, you know, it's all okay. I don't want to act like this was the hardest run of all time, because it wasn't. And we probably had still a decent chance of winning, even if I didn't get that reroll room. But it's really nice, I'll admit, to have a reroll room that actually just works out fantastically for you. I appreciate that a great deal. And for now, we'll enjoy what is appearing to be a little bit of like a victory parade here. And this will push our streak to 12 as we go back to the Eden runs. And I'm excited for that, man. That's a decent streak. Roughly halfway to the best streak I've ever had, and you know, it's felt pretty good. There haven't been too many times in there where it's really felt like that 12 streak was not, or that 12 streak was gonna leave. So you know what? There is another dice room. I see it. We have the soul, I think, as well. We just deflected a... it's hard to tell. Those shots were coming in kind of fast, though. If it's a reroll room, I'll do it. I think it's only in fair play. You know, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. That's what they always say. You know, if you've ever killed a man with the sword, you have to kill yourself with a sword. It's the old ancient medieval samurai code. I'm being facetious. Hopefully that's apparent, but on the internet, it's better to clarify. I don't know. Maybe we've got super high luck stats still, so we might have a lot of chests showing up on the chest. I'd like that to happen. Still no Virgo PhD, obviously, because we've got Tears Down pills. Extra Spirit Heart in case we ever get hit. It's a 6 room, man. Here we go. We've re-rolled it. We do have Blue Baby's only friend, at least. We got, I don't know what we have. An exceptionally low rate of fire with almost no range. Money equals power, for sure. Bloody Lust, it appears, is a part of this. You should still be Guppy. But, like, this is me firing, okay? Right now I'm using Blue Baby's only friend because I actually think this might be our most reliable damage dealer. This is me firing. It's like rubber cement fucking... It's not good. Alright, let's just leave Blue Baby's only friend in there, and then we'll put the Samson's chain in front of us. And if we have to do this all with Blue Baby's only friend, I'd rather not. But if that's our only option, it's our only option, man. Please, just no Isaac's heart, at least. Yeah, you know, this is weird. I wouldn't recommend this. I was happier with our last run, for sure. That was working out very nicely for us. Do we have, like, sad bombs? We have homing bombs. That's not that bad. We can't hit anything with our tears. Like, I think Blue Baby's only friend is lifesaver here. Our tears can't hit anything. They can't hit anything. There's no words on it. What does that mean to play us out? Oh, jeez. So this is... I mean, some of our tears are, like, really fast. Is there, like... It's almost like that weird-ass run that I had a little while ago, where I was like, I have Ludo Tiny Planet or something like that. I don't know. I can't tell if I'm steering the shots at all. I'm thinking not. This might be a loss now, which is hilarious, but I think we're going to do our best to work it through. Got Curse of the Lost. Okay. Alright. 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 Okay. Cricket's body might make it conceivable to actually hit something, which is nice. I kind of doubt it, though. I don't know. We can hit something that's close to us. I don't know who we want to kill last here. The best reroll followed by the worst reroll. I don't even remember what that fever dream was like. Where we were Guppy and we had all the flies and all the good stuff. I don't know, maybe a shot speed upgrade here is actually something that gives me some effective range. Some of these shots are actually making it outside of my, you know, 1 meter radius surrounding myself here. So I appreciate that a lot. Throw some, like, homing bombs in here as well. I'm assuming that our tears actually deal, like, not an insignificant amount of damage. Of course, there's very little for me to go on there, because it's hard for me to tell because I can't hit anything with them. Yeah, okay. I mean, Blue Baby's only friend, this is a real testament to this item. We're learning a lot. I mean, it's weird because we're like Guppy, but I feel like I can't generate flies because I have to hit things to generate flies. Once we actually get in there, look at this. This is decent damage, you know? If we can get close to an enemy without putting ourselves too much in harm's way, it actually looks like we're doing fine. Okay, this is amazing. That's an incredible help. I appreciate it a lot. So I'm actually, like, fuck Blue Baby's only friend. I like it. I like it a lot and probably saved us here, but I figure why don't we throw in some of our patented homing bombs and, you know, maybe we can... It looks like we're going to be fine sorting this out. Weird run. I'm glad it wasn't a conventional run. You know, we mixed it up a little bit to put it in... to understate it by an enormous degree. I'm happy about that. I hope you guys are too. And we'll be back with an Eden run, which might actually be a little bit more conventional than this one. Because who knows what the fuck happened here. Thank God we still got that Horror Babylon state probably going. Amazingly, we didn't take damage at all during that fight. I don't know, maybe we're invincible. For now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the run, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.